Hey everyone, this is Roota Mittal. Welcome to my channel. Feel free to hit subscribe if you want to see more videos of mine. Today I'm going to talk about how you can become a six-figure profitable freelancer, consultant, coach, so that you are able to charge your worth, make a lot of money while serving a lot of people in 2022. Who wants to do that? Let me know in the comments below. So first of all, I want to tell you why I'm qualified to tell you what I'm about to tell you. So I quit my corporate job 5 years ago. I was working as a software developer at a company, and I didn't want to work all my life for someone else, building someone else's dreams. So I quit that job. I learned a lot at the start at that job, but at the end I realized I definitely wanted more freedom over my life, over my time, over the kind of money I make. So I quit. I quit, and then I definitely didn't want to continue coding. So basically, I didn't want to offer any skills that I had. So I learned new skills like Facebook ads, sales funnels, copywriting, marketing, sales skills. I offered it to client. My first ever client paid me $280 for 1 month of work. So not a lot of money, but we all start small. That was 5 years ago, and after that, in a couple of years, I became a six-figure freelancer, which means I made $100,000 in as a freelancer, which was, I think, a lot of money at that time. And then I transitioned to becoming and growing an online education company. We have 5 team members. Our company is featured in Forbes International. We recently won the ClickFunnels 2 Club Award, and I'm so excited that I get to serve along with my team members 2,000 plus customers, and we have collected hundreds and hundreds of case studies of students winning. Our clients and students collectively have made over $11 million in revenue, which is our company impact, and I feel so proud about that. So yeah, that is our background. Let's get started. Okay, so my journey was 0 to 6 figures as a freelancer, and then I hit 7 figures. So I was a freelancer during this time, and I have an education company during this time. So since I was a freelancer during this time, and you want to do the same, if you're a freelancer, coach, consultant, if you want to go from 0 to 6 figures, or you're already making some money but you want to hit your 6 figures or your multiple 6 figures even, know that I was doing a lot of things here, and all the skills that I learned over here, like ads, sales funnels, copywriting, doing sales calls, everything, like all these things that I was doing then helped me over here. So like this, what I learned over here was literally the foundation of my 7-figure company, and I'm sure is going to keep serving me all my life in whatever I do. Whether I never want to go back to a job again, of course, but whatever I do, whether it's this business, another business, or the business after that, anything I do, any of the dreams that I pursue, these skills that I learned will help me forever. Like the skills, anyone can take away anything from me, but they cannot take away these skills from me. Okay, so you want to hear my best tips on how I did that and how you form a huge foundation which is so strong that is going to help you in growing your business to 6 figures, multiple 6 figures, 7 figures, 8 figures, but really all your life. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. Making your first 6 figures, your first $100,000 is the hardest amount of money to make. Like if you ask any of the successful business owners, I've not heard this from one people, I've heard this from multiple people who said the first 6 figures is really the hardest to make because you're really starting from scratch. Growing from 6 to 7 easier than 0 to 6 figures. Going from 7 to 8 figures easier than 0 to 6 figures. So making your first 6 figures is a huge deal. Takes a lot of work, takes a lot of sacrifice, and the person that you have to become from 0 to 6 figures is completely different. Okay, so basically I would advise you that you learn from someone who is 10 steps ahead of you, which is me right now, and basically you learn from my experience and my wisdom and my skills, my failures and my story, so that you can hopefully fast track your success to 6 figures and 7 figures. That is my aim for you. So number one thing I want to do is find the novelty. Basically, what is unique about the thing you do? What is unique about your story? What is unique about your service style or coaching style? Or what do you offer that no one else is offering around you, around the market, around your peers? For example, a couple of years ago when I was not able to hit my first six figures, like I was not able to hit my 10K months, I was doing everything and nothing was working. And then what I did was I actually did an experiment on myself. So at that time, Instagram hitting 10K subscribers or followers was very important to get the swipe up button. It's not the same anymore, but that's not the point. The point is, at that time, that was the challenge that a lot of people were facing. No one had a good enough solution. And the only people who were growing were like really influencers and celebrities. So then what I did is I ran an experiment on myself. I did that experiment. I ran very strategic ads to grow my following. I did that for myself. I put myself as a case study, and then I started selling those skills as to services, as services to my clients. And I charge high end for it. Now, if you really think about it, no one else was doing what I did at that time because, well, no one else was teaching it because no one else has done it before. So I created this strategy, this framework. I put myself through it. I spent my own money. I worked hard for a couple of months, and I didn't know whether it would be successful or not successful. We didn't know that. But then it ended up being successful. I was a case study. I got one client, two clients, and pretty much I had like, 10, 12 clients. And so I was able to like stack my wins and then offer that service to more people. Now here's the thing, like if I was learning like all the things like SEO and LinkedIn and Twitter and advertising and sales funnels and Clubhouse and TikTok, like if I was doing everything, I would not have been able to find my novelty. Remember, specialists get paid a lot of money. Generalists don't. Like if you go to if you go to a brain surgeon, they will definitely charge you their worth rather than you go to your general family physician, right? So find the novelty in what you do, in what you offer. Find that, own that, and basically the thing that will attract clients to you is this novelty, and the thing that pays you the most is this novelty. I gave you an example, so I want you to go ahead and do some research as well as journaling around what the world wants, what is a problem that is not solved yet, and bring your own unique mix and unique story to it, and put yourself as a case study and then sell away. Number two, you want to have the skill of troubleshooting and problem solving. This is something that no one tells you because it's not fancy as learning YouTube or Facebook or Instagram marketing. But really, if you are selling services, then troubleshooting and problem solving is so important. Like you want to be able to look at the data and figure out why something is not working, what is the bottleneck, what are the estimates, what are the industry standards, why did it work or not work, and if it didn't work, which will happen most of the times because you're not a genius, no one is, that can create marketing campaigns or sales campaigns which are successful in one go. So aim to fail, like aim to have things not work, because then comes the skill of troubleshooting and problem solving, and you want to learn how to keep your emotions aside and actually look at data just like it's data and not with your emotions. Like, oh, I thought this ad would perform well because I worked on it and I wrote it and I worked so hard on it, and still no, the market did not like it. The market doesn't want it. The market doesn't want your offer, or your sales page copy does not resonate with the market. The market is queen. Okay, that's who you want to listen to. And how do you know that? The data will tell you. So the ability to look at data without emotions and to figure out and troubleshoot what works or what doesn't work. This is not just in one thing. Like I see a lot of people buying courses and they're like, oh, the course doesn't work. Well, have you tried troubleshooting why it's not working for you and you alone, and how to take accountability for that? Someone said, oh, my marketing campaign is not working for a client. Well, of course it didn't. Like it doesn't work 100% of the time. It doesn't even work 80% of the times. You want to have the ability to troubleshoot and learn what you could have done better or why it didn't work the way it did. And here's a mindset tip for you guys, because I love talking about mindset. We all want success in life. We all want to earn something. We all want to either make a lot of money. We all either want like a lot of influence, a lot of people being impacted by us. That's great. Very noble causes, very noble goals. But sometimes we do this with a sense of entitlement. Oh, I deserve this. I'm supposed to get this. But imagine this, like if you got $10 million in your account today, how would it make you feel? Like, would you be happy? Would you feel like you're unworthy? Would you be overjoyed? Would you be uninspired? How would you feel? And you know what? Like, if we all got everything that we ever wanted, just either within our bank account, or we want our our health to improve, and we want like epic abs and real fit muscles and a toned body, or we want like the best relationship of our lives without having to work for it. But at the end of the day, at the end of our lives, won't we really have wanted to have earned it? Would we have wanted to earn it? Like, oh, OMG, it was so fun achieving this. It was so fun earning that. So like we give ourselves a hard time and say that, okay, I was supposed to get this. I deserved it. I worked hard for it, but I didn't get it. But well, you're not good enough yet. That's why you didn't get it. There's no other reason. So it's not to take it personally or not to satisfy your ego, but you can learn, hey, how can I do better? How can I be better, learn better? And that is why I think this is one of the most important skills that you, as an online business owner, as a profitable freelancer, coach, consultant, should be having in your wallet. So the third thing is charge high end only. And the way to do that is, don't think you can charge like 2k, 3k, 5k per month immediately. I started with like 280, then I doubled my prices and I made it 600, then I made it like 1200 for, and this is just like every one client, okay? Every one client. Then I made it like 2000, and then 2000 was a price point that I was quite happy with for a while, so I stuck with it. And then after a year or so, I started charging 4k a month. So like it was gradual, and I tried to do this within 3 months. So like the first 3 months went like this, but after this point I really focused. When I went from this to this and I stuck here, I really focused on improving my customer delivery, hiring a team, building a team, training them, and really having the scale to have more clients and work with a lot of people at this point. And then here also is when I niched down and started working with lesser clients and charged more. Okay, so if you feel like, oh, I don't deserve it, I'm not worthy, things like that, what you can do is, instead of overwhelming yourself, charge a price that you're comfortable with right now, because pricing is all about confidence. No one can ever tell you what to charge, because if I tell you, if you are not confident or you will not believe it, or you have money mindset issues and mental blocks, then no one can fix it but you. Okay, and we cover all that in Mindset Accelerator. But $280 is what I started with, and then I doubled my prices to $600, and then to $1,200, and then to $2,000, then to $4,000. It can be gradual. Like, you don't have to believe anyone who says that you go from a newbie charging zero to anyone immediately charging $2,000 a month. Like, the market will know. You want to always charge your worth, and that is why have this mindset of doubling your prices every single time with every client. And that is something that will help you not be stuck with one price, because what usually happens with freelancers and like consultants is they charge something like an X amount of price, and then they get stuck with it, because they're like, oh, if I increase, clients will run away, or I won't get more clients, and all of that. So we definitely cover a lot more about this in Marketing Accelerator. Like, I have an entire module about this, about the mindset, about landing clients, the ways to do that, about onboarding clients and more. So if you are interested, check that out. But moving on, here I would actually advise you to learn and execute high-end skills only, things which pay you a lot of money and not have a lot of manual work involved, where your strategy, your creativity affects the client's bottom line and they are happy to pay you. For example, the client that I was charging $4,000 a month for, I was giving them Facebook advertising, cold ads, retargeting ad service, writing ads, creating ads for them, all of that. And I was also consulting with them on growing their sales. And of course, the ads were helpful in growing the sales also. So, whatever I was offering at that value point, I was giving a lot of value, and the client was also making a lot of money because of that. So, find a way to do that with your existing clients. For example, if you're offering them like graphic design service, maybe ask them if you can go on a call with them and discuss how they can either improve their graphics or improve their sales pages, but also how they can make it more converting. And high-end skills, I am actually working on a video, and that video is going to come out very soon about which exact high-end skills you want to look out for in 2022 and learn. So wait for that video. It's coming out in a week or so. I've already recorded it. It's coming soon. So definitely know that specialists get paid a lot of money and generalists don't get paid a lot of money. Fifth thing I want you to do is basically, if you're newbie, if you're like starting from zero, then what I want you to do is get 3 clients who you basically work for free in exchange for a testimonial. So you can actually get started, you can offer them something for free and they don't have to pay you anything, which means they have a no risk guarantee going on, and they are supposed to give you testimonials in return. After using these 3 client testimonials, you build a portfolio which basically includes your like bio, your case studies, your results, and a link to book a call. And then is when you actually start charging for it, and then you get your like first paid client, and you maybe charge them like $300 or $500 a month, and then you go on to double your prices with every single client after that. This thing is proven, not just for me. I advised a couple of marketing accelerator students to go ahead and do that. They did it and they were definitely gone from charging low ticket to actually charging high end for their services. So alright guys, these was my tips. If you want to know more, definitely consider Marketing Accelerator Academy. It is my signature program, has 7 modules. It has like 50 plus hours of content, has like 2x weekly coaching calls, but mainly it is my entire blueprint. My entire blueprint of how I went from 0 to 6 figures as a freelancer. And I was just like you when I started. Like, I had no skills that I wanted to sell. I had no idea how to do sales calls. I had no idea how to get clients, how to build a portfolio, or really how to do anything when it came to making money online. And I went from here to here. So, everything that you do today, all the skills and the experience that you're earning today will serve you all your life. And I feel like that is a great mindset to have for all of us who are aspiring to be successful business owners in 2022. Alright guys, I hope this video was helpful. Let me know your number 1 takeaway or number 1 lesson from this video in the comments. Like this video and I'll see you in the next one.